Thank you, Melissa. It has been moved by Catherine and seconded by Melissa to accept our consent agenda. All those in favor?
We didn't have discussion.
We don't discuss the consent agenda.
We have in the past. The chair has asked if there's any discussion.
Yeah. Okay, but, all right, is there any discussion before we vote?
Yeah, so I'm going to vote no on it, and the reason is I'm concerned about two things. One is that here we have policy S7 that's talking about law enforcement access, and it looks like that's a reflection of this court settlement that the district entered into, and my concern that the board wasn't involved with that. And, you know, I think that my request is that in the future, if we're going to make any policy changes in relation to law enforcement, that we make those an issue where, you know, we can discuss that and kind of look at a comprehensive plan over that is what my request is on that. And then the other concern I have is just, I spent time with some of them in the schools and really came away with a whole different perspective and just saw that they were kind of in a vice, if you will, on conflicting instructions or understanding their roles and stuff. And as we work through this with various people, and I think you were in a couple meetings, you know, that's what I think we got out of it, that, you know, this is going to bring into focus a little more, you know, not put them in such a between a rock and a hard place on what they're supposed to be doing. And at the same time, I think as we go along, you know, we'll help administrators and we all just get on the same page with this. So I appreciate your help in this process and looking forward to implementing this so that we can all understand each other's roles in this.
Well, thank you, Michael. I think we're on a very good path to push forward with a lot of these things, so thank you.
Thank you.
And you're up and provide that.
So, but like in this one, it asks for like a contract to be done between the law enforcement agency and the district, and that would be approved by the board. So do you have a timetable on when that would happen? I mean, or the elements of that would be?
Our contract's in place unless the state changes something that's a non-issue for us.
When did the board approve it?
The contract with Salt Lake Police.
Mm-hmm.
So your employment contract versus your training contract, I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Well,
Because you enter into contracts with providers every year for all kinds of services.
right. Well, the contract that I know that we're involved with the Salt Lake City Police is a financial one. And then this bill calls for a contract that spells out the roles and responsibilities and things of that nature. And it says that it's approved by the board. And so that's when I'm asking, when do you anticipate that happening?
Not knowing how they're interpreting that, again, I believe you've already done that because approved by the board would mean, does your policy align with the state rule and are the activities then aligned with the policy? So let's find out what the state plans on doing with that and we'll get back to you.
Okay, thank you.